From one day, Mama tell me all of the things before I shut up. I lose a life for life. You not to link with people and you used to play stuff in them same money using your girl said she love you but your friendship is cool too. People running anything and even have a clue to. Now for them and the feeling better than a line just start criticize you. Used to have a lot of friends who know the circus smart. But you know if I know any my phone in the car. I have to start me. Go on for me. And this is the life I'm living, I'm pretending, are you feeling me? And I have to stop me, for I for me. And this is the life I'm living, I'm pretending, are you feeling me? See the wines and the minds and the less and the nights. Now never you be stuck by the wayside. I don't want to roof wet when the rain cry. Patience are the key, not the beat time. I remember Papa told me a long time. Never you put your trust in a mankind. Them all dirty and them full of being bad money. But we never did know what we see. You can stop me. Oh, for me. And this is the life I'm living, I'm pretending, are you feeling me? And I have to stop me, for me. And this is the life I'm living, I'm pretending, are you feeling me? Me not to link with people, and me used to play stuff in her, them same money use. And your girl said she love you, but your friendship is cool too. People running anything and even have a clue too. Them never feeling better, but no line just start criticize you. Used to have a lot of friends who know the circus smart. But you know before no money, my phone in the car. I have to stop me. Oh, for me. And this is the life I'm living, I'm pretending, are you feeling me? And I have to stop me. Oh, for me. And this is the life I'm living, I'm pretending, are you feeling me? That's who feel the energy from one day. Mama tell me all of the things before I shut up. I lose a life for life. Lose a life. She say follow me, then I oh. If I don't send, then I then I yo. Bad girl, me like that on the show. Every girl wants a young you down on the floor, but she catch my style. Zion yard man wicked alright. Visa body for the Jenna, she a fight. But when she whine, she well versatile. Me know what me talking about. Me a link a bad girl from South. I know that she no clout it about take it out. Push. You are the one, you are the figure waving. You are the one, it's like the wine. You are the one, you are the figure crying. When you see the touch, she and climbing. I'm not so pleased, but it's like a time. Never said I eat it, and I'm excited. Bleaching up for like I'm a squeeze of the body. She give me the ticket like Nike. She a scream and me love that voice. My neighbors don't like that nice. A bad girl but she cool like ice. And I know your end so don't be surprised. Me know what me talking about. Me a link a bad girl from South. I know see she no clat it about take it out. Push. You are the one you wanna figure waving. You are the one it's like the wine. You are the one you wanna figure crying. When you see the touch you and climbing. I'm not so pleased but it's like a time. Never get so I eat up and me miss writing. Bleaching like Nike, I'm a space of the body. I should be meditating like Nike. Style it. No matter what the blood really got you. Oh, my baby, come on, what like this? No, you're really so tight. Me feel like this, I feel like this. Just wanna stay with your girl one night. And I just kill like this, but I let me run. You know them type of feelings and moments seems right. You say that.
Yes, now I feel like there's no lie. Yeah, a fat piece of pizza on the foot.
Mug got beat.
Yeah! Welcome in the basement. I tell up PATH at Fair Hill Studios. You feel me? Shout out to, of course, head engineer, head boss, NLB Honcho, of course, CEO Ben Dirty. You feel me? The whole gang, Game 6. Put me on Sean. You know the vibe. Fair Hill is a place to be if you want to get good production, good engineering, and just have a great time and vibe. You feel me? So once again, I want to thank you or shout out to everybody that subscribed, especially to Telepath TV and Real Yardman TV, especially getting all the behind the scenes from the first lady, Lady C, at Lady C, aka Lyric. You know what I mean? She be giving you all the good damn footage. You feel me? So definitely, thank you again for tuning in. And tonight, it's gonna be a vibe because I wasn't really drinking, but I feel hungover. You hear me? No bullshit. Because birthday things was epic. You feel me? Shout out to all the Scorpios. Definitely the First Lady herself. Shout out to the Triple OG, of course, Long Sleeve Steve. Shout out to the head honcho, head engineer, NLB honcho. You feel me? And make sure y'all go follow that man. You feel me? He's a boss man for real. The music is fire. His whole demeanor is fire. So I definitely need y'all to tap in with him if y'all need that work. You feel me? Like, yeah, he putting in that real work. But definitely also, I want to update you from now that on the 12th, which is November, International Fridays, please come out early because there's going to be a lituation. I'm also going to do, I like the first off. Meaning to say I like to be the first to do a lot of shit. You feel me? So we're going to do the first independent versus battle in the DMV physically. Now, I know everybody done did the onlines and different shit. And major, of course, you know what I mean? Artists have done it. But nobody's really tapped into it in the indie circuit in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. So we're going to tap in with that. Our first two artists, one is from Miami, South Dade, so shout out to him, Real Peoples, and Shada G, ENT. Don't forget the INC. You always make sure to tell me, don't forget the INC. And also Vinny Lane, he's from DC as well. And then after that, y'all know it's nothing but a lituation. You feel me? It's going to be the continuation of all the Scorpios celebration and lituation. So Lady C, the NLB honcho, the Long Sleeve Steve, anybody that's a Scorpio pretty much also gets in free, especially before a certain time. So definitely don't be trying to, take the inch, I give the inch, you try to take the whole mile with it. You feel me? For real. Definitely just come out to support. Your network is your net worth. So don't be in the corner acting all bougie and then sitting down and acting like, that's the shit you prefer to do. Man, you could have stayed home for all of that shit. On some real shit. When you come out, we definitely want y'all to support each other. You feel me? You never know who's going to be the next big Lil Wayne, the next little, Jeezy or whatever. So you want to show that love from early because, you feel me? Don't be saying nobody changed up on you or nothing like that. And people overnight celebrities and all of that bullshit because nothing happens overnight. I hope y'all know that. So shout out to everybody grinding. We're going to take a quick break. And when I do come back, we got one of Fair Hill Studios' own that's going to be checking in with us, giving us updates on what's new and why he's pretty much one of the names that's popping up all over the United States, because I can't say he's in the city because he's definitely not from the city. Y'all know the vibe. Yeah. We in the basement with it. We'll be right Yes, y'all know the vibe. Hey, back in the basement with yours only. I tell up here at THF Fair Hill Studios. Y'all know the vibe. Time is now. And like I said, Chief Low, definitely come through, show some support to Fair Hill Studios. Best studio of 2020. And we're going to make sure they do that again for 2021. So please follow them on all platforms, especially Instagram. Click that link in the bio and vote for them. You feel me? You can vote continuously for all I care. You know what I mean? We in the basement with it. And you know the vibe. Shout out everybody watching on the live. Instagram and Snapchat. Even though some of them just some spies. You already know FBI's and CIA's, but I don't give a damn. I'm just doing me, trying to be great. Will I have? Shit. I ain't gonna leave nothing more for y'all. Y'all motherfuckers being nosy. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Nah, but when I come back, like I said, which is approximately about 5 minutos, we gonna have put me on Sean. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Representing straight from Delaware to the DMV. You know what I mean? 302 in the building. We'll be right back, y'all. And like I said, follow us on all platforms. Fair Hill Studios, you hear me? My name is Telepath. Shout out again to the bosses. We'll be right back, y'all.
Niggas lying, falling stars through the night, and I've been thinking about you every night. If you happy, I know that I should be alright. Cause this tragedy, I can't see further side. And I think I should leave. Should I leave it on high? Should I try or just, I can't lie, I be wrong for the fight. They don't call those heroes, they gon' follow. All in like a bottle bottle. Every time I catch my feelings, drop them in the bottle. And you probably find my heart someone lost in the bottle. Don't know who I want, you the one I want. Never said I don't, that's that money talk. Choppers in the trunk, they go down in the choppers in the trunk, they ready to sign too. But I need your love, right now, baby. I'm no joke, not right now, it's for you. I apologize for you looking like a fool. I can't hold you right now, so I've been holding on my tool. I don't want my ex, I don't want no bitch I had. I just want a chance, hopefully I make you glad. If you turn me down, tell the truth out to my face. If you flew around left, I'm just trying to bust the eggs. And I think I should leave. Should I leave it on high? Should I try or just, I can't lie, I be wrong for the pride. But on Calo, these hoes, they gon' follow. Ballin' like a ball of blocker. Every time I catch my feelings, like I'm in a bottle. And you got it from my heart, someone else in the bottle. Can you airdrop me that song? Airdrop you which one? Yeah, because he be sending just links and sometimes as DJs I don't want no fucking link. Should I leave it on? Should I try or just I can't lie? I be wrong. But on Calo with these hoes, they can find up. Every time I catch my feelings, like I'm in a bottle. And you probably find my heart someone else in the bottle. I found everyone except the one with you. Yeah, and we is back in the basement right here at Fair Hill Studio. Shout out to everybody, you feel me? We gonna be kicking it for the night. It's a little bit more mellow than y'all used to. Y'all used to be being a lot more lit, crazy, but that boy died, yeah. That boy died, yeah, he died. You feel me? So we gonna kick it like this. I got some exclusives I'm about to be dropping. You feel me? Like I said, Put Me On Sean is in the building, trying to put on the whole 302, you know what I mean? And I definitely want to make sure that y'all get hip to game before, you feel me? Shit. Remember when Eminem and Slim Shady, you know, Eminem, you know what I mean, was coming out and it was like,
I'm a reptile, chameleon, ash catcher at my feet until I'm ready for the 16. And my mommy sits in mausoleum. Until that day it's carpe diem. Until that day it's carpe diem. Put Sean always had a reason for this mission. No debriefing, my vision secret. I fly like egrets, my money and deep. Never had a regret. Can't drop a bitch and tell her to pick it up. You can keep that, yeah, bitch. You can keep that, yeah. Bitches says I'm Wolverine. I'm smarter than you Bowling Greens. Left you for the finer things. I heard Little Caesar's hiring. Make you a resume, white paper, save for a better day. Yeah, hey. I grew up on T.I., Old Wayne, Nelly, M, and Luda. Hooked a hole in my speakers. It sound like tubas. That's some big L past country clubs. I know who I am and where I'm from, but I know the different emotions up. I'm just a cool kid with cool friends. I do 100-meter hurdles through the blue friends. I always do the 260. You know I'm on the new friends. My sister prayed me too. My brody still do AA. Sacrifice the chicken and Jesus. Really bitch to Chick-fil-A. You pop a natty, I stay cool. Fly steady as a pelican. My indica imported via Mexican. I don't know where next will run. Can't believe I'm still at square one. Remember, I always was a weird one, but a real one. Turn the music loud at my funeral. You need some courage, I'm a tool. You need to earn Hardtail Jr. When I was 16, I had an MTX 12, turning down 16, pissing off 12. My curfew extended way past 12. I don't need anything at all like ASAP 12. I write way better than ASAP 12. My voice way cooler than ASAP 12. Section 11 and even 12. How the hell you gonna report the shit now? You're doing shit I hate that other people do. I'm just saying happy, tell the Reaper to come get me too. I remember all those times I told myself that'll never be you. I had to change my habits, so the shit ain't better food. But I still barely eat my cereal, gazing at the spoon. My neighbor doesn't like me. Tell me what I did to you. No matter what the fuck I do, I always seem to lose. Never.
You know I'm killing, man, man. Till I stand to lose till I rub you. Blow the whole DMV building up, fucking.
I don't need no license.
Back to the liquor store, another bitch fucking, I'm still dry.
Shout that. It goes hard on every single fucking track I talk about. Yeah. You can see it in my eyes. Shit on his ass and daddy. Little Caesar's hiring, we'll serve him high ready. My dad ready. High ready. Hell yeah, big that said it. The Gucci man. Gucci man. Gucci man. Out of moving car, like Gucci man. Chains on, like Gucci man. Walking selling Gucci man. Pad and pencil feel like Gucci man. 50 and cocaine in my left pocket like Bruno Mars, yeah. Settle better than Bruno Mars. Got a bitch with cougar jaws. Beans make me rap better like Bruno Mars on coke when he sing. Walk out the TV like no rig.
Falling off like a white girl in a scary movie. Run up over you and die first like a black nigga in a scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't fucking play around.
Put me on Sean in the building, man.
Yo, I can't wait to do this shit live. I've been talking to Neff about it.
For real.
Yeah, and doing, and I just got to get him the link with me, and then we're talking about video and all that.
Now, what I do want to ask you is now, are you aware that you're creating a whole different genre of hip hop or rap or whatever? What is it? What is it you're trying to create here?
Man, it's a work in progress. It's one of those things where I came aboard in 2020, thought I was like a beat maker, of course, and whatnot, making shit on GarageBand, no quantizing. It was a mess. But yo, I put myself there and I came in person, was like, I want to learn. I want to sit there with other rappers. I want to watch this shit get made. And over time, eventually Black Indian threw me in the booth and was like, yo, I want you to do a chorus. I hear you outside doing ad-libs, and get in the booth. Your voice is going to sound good. Give that rasp. And I did. We made a track. Soon after that, went solo, did my own single. But of course, I was nervous. Did like the deep voice thing. You know, a lot of people do that shit at first. They mess with their voice. But then you figure out what you can do and where your flow is, what your strengths are. And eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just going to yell out and rip it like I'm some sort of heavy metal punk rock Slipknot shit, but I'm going to do it in rap form.
That's why I asked, because it sounds like, like rock mixed with rap.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm influenced by everything. Of course, rap is my life. It's everything. And I grew up on that shit, but I still listen to other music, just like everybody. You know, a lot of people would be like, oh, yeah, I only listen to rap. Nah, I guarantee you had a whole life to listen to a lot of music. You probably had other songs to put in your bag too, and you still go back to. I got all sorts of things, classic rock. I do actually have a little bit of Slipknot on my phone. I went to a Foo Fighters concert. That was my first concert ever. Rock band. They were lit. I was 14 years old, and that changed my life. I never played any instrument, so now I play the mouth. Fuck it. Yeah, and I was like, how can I do it? And I tried my hand making beats. I can still get back into that one day, but man, dude, this process and just being yourself and just being like, you know, I'm putting me on Sean. Yeah, I don't have to change who I am. You know me. I've met you. We've talked so many times, man. It's all about being personable, but just being there with the crew, sharing ideas, coordinating. I'm not about putting anybody down. Anybody wants to come here and make music, even if you fucking suck. That's how everybody starts out. Yeah. I started out like trash. Yeah. And I was telling
somebody that the other day because he was laughing at A.O. Mali's drawing because he's a great artist, singer-wise and all that, performance-wise. But his drawing looks like Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. But people are getting the kicks out of it because they're not paying for it. But we're laughing, and I was like, at least he tried. But, you know, for me, I was serious. Yeah. He's laughing. I'm serious. Like, but at least he tried. Seriously, you feel me? It can't get any worse.
Exactly.
Like, if you start off was like, bad, you know what? He's already bad.
I want to do it. And a lot of it was personable. I mean, you know, me my whole life, one of my like life goals was like put a song on iTunes. You know, now I'm like 100 million miles past that. And, you know, right after that, it was like, all right, my next goal, do a feature with a rapper that I actually listen to from like somewhere else, not somebody I just meet in person, like somebody I actually have listened to and have saved in my phone.
And
I had a whole
tell the world, come over here and
then
tell them.
I did it within 18 months. I'm like, yo, this shit's working. All I gotta do is just put me on, honestly. And you gotta have fun with it. You meet people, we link up, we're all about good vibes. You smoke a lot of weed, you know. Oh, another part of my story, I don't drink anymore. I think that's part of like my big turnaround is like, you know, a few years ago, I literally hit rock bottom. I hit rock bottom bad. And I tell everybody, I rap it. I'm like, yo, I'm an alcoholic straight up. And I'll tell you that. But I'm 3.5 years away from the bottle. I haven't touched it. But guess what? I know exactly what people are talking about when they're in their rhymes talking about drugs and how they can't stop. And I hear the little things that they say. Because I've been through that. I've been through it. And everybody still got their vices. I'm an alcoholic. I still got my shit. I'm still a fucking crazy ass person addicted to nicotine like a motherfucker. I'm gonna run away from it.
That's the realness of it, though. Is just being yourself. And guess what?
Yeah.
People are gonna love you for being you. You know what I mean? Because definitely, what I've noticed, you feel me? Sometimes I like the music from some people first, which sometimes backfires because I might like the music and then I don't like the personality, which is like a total.
People are people. They can be assholes or they can be friendly, good people, and it's a toss-up. You don't know who's behind that mic. You don't.
Definitely, you don't
until you talk to them, meet them.
Exactly, you feel me? And what I will say about you is that I've noticed that you're more than a rapper because, like you said, you started off making beats.
Yeah.
I saw how creative you are with the videos and everything.
Oh yeah,
like
I make videos.
And
too.
even then, like the way I see the music, like I think
I went to college for making videos.
See what I mean? I went to school for that shit too. I was certified by around 18 years old. In Jamaica, they were saying they couldn't hire me though. They needed me to be at least 25 and experience and all types of bullshit.
Oh, guess what? We're getting our experience here. We'll end up making more money than them.
Exactly. You know how the vibe go. But how did you get the name Put Me On, Sean? You know, I have an idea, but tell them.
So I was just listening to some music back in like 2018, and I was like, I need a name for like the beats that I'm making because I was just putting it under my name at first. And I just kept hearing people in songs just being like, put me on that track. And I thought to myself, I want rappers to get put on my music. And that phrase kept reoccurring to me, just put me on. And I was like, hey, that's catchy. Let me like. And then all of a sudden it hit. I was driving one day and I was like, oh my fucking God, put me on Sean. What? Why have I not done it? Why hasn't anybody thought of this yet? So eventually it was over. As soon as I wrote it out, I was like, it's beautiful. It's just goddamn beautiful. And it rolls off the tongue. Plus, I've just fit into it. Over time, I feel like I literally respond to put me on now. Shit. I mean, I am about that vibe. I'm about collaborating. You know, I want everybody who doesn't think that they can do it to know that all you have to do is just step up to the plate and do it. Look me in the eyes. This is real shit. Step up to the plate and just do it. I literally the first dude I randomly DM'd was the owner of this studio. The first person I reached out, and I was just like, you know what? I just want to shadow. Just let me be there. He invited me in. 18 months later, I have a track with RXK Neff. You tell me. You tell me. Max O'Cream says it in his songs. He says, I tried to tell all of you that you could come with me and do it too, but none of you listened.
Factor.
Don't be like that.
Definitely.
Come up. And this isn't like a come here because we just want to make more money. I don't even fuck. You'll know if you come into the studio with me and I hear something good. I'm not about money transactions. We're just gonna figure out how to make the music and we're gonna make it. You got something to bring? I'm here for it. Even if we don't make an actual track together, the process, I appreciate it. I'm here for it. You know, I come around, hang here in Delaware, from Delaware, but I come here and hang on weekends on purpose just just sometimes not even recording. I'll just be around the studio and whatnot.
Just a different ear, just to give you a different, you know what I mean, vibe and shit like that. Man, I respect you, man, because people don't really, you know, they're so close-minded. They're thinking, you know what I mean, somebody's going to come and give them the world, I think. So seeing you actually, it's like you dive in like Michael Phelps, man. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know if you know how to swim, but shit.
Dude, I've been flying like egret, money, and beak, swimming, submarine and across the oceans. Dude, it's gonna be international soon.
So tell us.
I think we got a team that if we just show what we do here behind the scenes, people are gonna be like, "Yo, that's pretty damn cool." Because honestly, I even think about it some days when I'm driving home, and I'm like, "This is crazy!" Like the shit that's materialized and what we've been able to do already, and man. It's a blessing and a half that we found this team. It's like something brought us together. We've had too many weird signs. I literally walked up. I was at Wawa the other day. There were plenty of Wawas in Delaware, every corner.
They're here in Maryland,
best
too.
place ever, though. I love that shit.
In New York, they probably
shout
like,
to Wawa.
Wow.
Met a dude in
Jamaican,
met a dude in the goddamn parking lot because he was rolling up in his car with the windows down. I said, "Bless up" or something. Just made a joke about it. He laughed and he was like, "Yo, bro, like, what's good?" or something. And as I walked over to his window, I heard that he was literally bumping one of Neff's recent tracks, and I was like, "Yo, I have a feature with the guy you're listening to. Like, what are the fucking chances?" Like, just thinking of when I'm a kid, just thinking about listening to rap music, and all of a sudden I go 2 weeks after I make a track, and I hear somebody playing the music of the guy I just made a track with. I hopped in his whip and showed him the track, obviously. He was like, "Yo, what?" He was like, "Yo, I'm sitting with somebody who's done a feature with Neff." I was like, "Yeah, man, like, we're all just fucking people here."
Yeah.
You want to know
they don't get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but it was just like amazing that like you see these little things and these signs, and I'm like, "Yo, something's pulling me. Something's pulling me in this direction, so I'm not stopping. You're gonna see me here more. Y'all gonna see me a lot more."
Yeah, that's what's up. So tell us your top 5 indie or majors. You can give me a mix, or if you're that great to give me the 5 indies.
I'm one of those people that
majors.
I'm one of those people. I do not put a top 5 because rap is so large now, and I'm proof of that. There's so many subgenres of rap and different types.
That's why I was also trying to see if you're trying to make your own subgenre, because
you can't be like, "Yo,
you know, he's making his own subgenre right now."
Nas's Illmatic to like SSG Splurge right now, and it'll be like those are 2 different, completely different types of music. And I would say Splurge is one of my favorite rappers right now, but like that doesn't mean he's top 5. It's just what I'm listening to, and it's the wave right now. And yo, people like Sauce Walka, I listen to a shit ton.
I know Sauce Walka.
Yachty, I listen to a shit ton. You know, everybody does with him, but yeah, I got my other artists, Neff, RX Poppy, who goes with him. Who else am I huge on? Valley been doing some different things around here. You know, Cardi started a whole movement where there are a lot of people doing things like that. And I listen, I've actually heard a lot of different rappers go into that vibe, and that's like a whole new brand too. Shit, let me think. Quaddy Diesel from Delaware, man. He's been on some shit. He's from my community. He's been blowing up fat. Been making some awesome music. Dude, everything the Alchemist has been dropping has been incredible. You can't stop listening to the Alchemist and like Currency, because literally to this day, as like 40-something-year-old men, they just put out gold every time they touch. Still love Earl. Anytime Earl drops, people are like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And I'm like, I see it. I listen to his shit and I understand it. It's like he's like a type of artist that people are like, "Yo, he fucked his career up." You know, I liked his old stuff. And I'm like, dude, you don't understand what that man went through. And the shit that he wanted to make the whole time, and where he's come now, and how he says in his raps that he came out of his depression, and that's why he's making different music, because he's fucking happy now. That's awesome. That's when you see somebody come full circle and they're more than the artist. That's like you see their life. you know, and same with Neff. That's why I fuck with him. That's why I wanted to do a track with him. He talks about growing up being raised by his grandma because his mom, aunt, and uncle were all crack addicts, and he just says it in his music. That's fucking straight up. And like being genuine is really what it's about. Doing new shit, being willing to
having
make it.
integrity, bro. Like,
Integrity.
Integrity is
Integrity.
It's everything. You know, it's like sometimes people is like, I'll pay you to do this. I'll give you some more money.
I hate when
like,
people walk in the studio and they're all like, you know, don't be like that.
Yeah.
Have a good time, mess around.
Yeah.
If you ain't comfortable, you're not gonna make good music. Trust me.
Yeah. You know, don't bring that shit.
And I always make people feel comfortable. Put me on Sean's About Comfort. I'm not here to fucking make anybody feel lesser than me. Everybody's on my level. No matter if you have 100,000 followers or 0, you are right here with me whenever we're making music.
Bleed one blood, and I never see a different color yet. You know, I haven't seen a different color yet. Yeah, it's one blood. Yeah,
it is. I ain't never seen
one
another
blood.
color.
One blood.
I've never seen it.
One blood. One blood.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the fucking white topic comes up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2020. I came here in 2020. This is DC. This is a political atmosphere.
Yeah.
Of course, we understand that shit.
Yes.
And like, if there's anything to be said about it, it's that when you make music and you really work at this together, it does not matter. We all have the same goals, doing the same thing.
You know why I can respect it?
Yeah.
You're being yourself.
Well, yeah. No, I'm a suburban ass white boy. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I do what I do. Put me on is who he is, and he says that.
You know, because I be that.
And I rock it.
You know, that's like Carton and all that shit. Y'all know me. I be, you know,
dude, if you're fire, you're fire.
Yeah, having fun with it.
If you're a cool person, you're a cool person.
Yeah, I ain't need no thugging and all that type of shit, bro. So I respect it because a lot of times I feel like, you know what I mean? People try to just do a little bit too much sometimes, and sometimes it's just not necessary. You feel me? And a lot of times, when you really
they'll replace their entire look. And to me, I'm like, I don't have a single tattoo on me. You know what? I'm dressed for work every day until I come to the studio and I just throw on something more comfy
that's motivation
like this.
For people,
I mean, this is like the style and shit that I rock and like. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going out of my way doing crazy shit like some of these people. Oh my God. You don't need to spend on style. Spend on your music. Pay the beat maker. Pay the man who made the beat. Pay the producer.
Pay the engineer.
Spend the money on the gas to get there.
Yes.
Spend the money on the time. Spend your time.
Yes.
That's worth more.
Yes. Time is no. So
you don't need to look like a rapper. I mean, my profile, it was just a bunch of like cartoons for a while and music. But I didn't even show myself, and people were like, "Oh my God, you're white." Yeah.
Well, you do know that's the new wave now. That this
cartoon. Yeah, that's part of it. I like that shit.
You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to be a animated figure.
Yeah, you know I mean so, it's cool. I like that vibe too. I like vibrant, being a lot of colors, a lot of visuals. Visuals are still fucking cool to me.
The colors and all
being creative, doing different types of things, like no matter how small, if you're doing it on your own on a low budget and you're trying, I can see that. I respect that. That's how I grew. That's what I did. That's how I started. I didn't just jump in and just get thousands of followers. I built it off of crap. How everybody is. You know, how everybody starts. There's no difference.
They don't get that shit though. They be thinking some other shit. You feel me?
I know.
But I am gonna bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Let me see which one.
Something else.
I love that you be. You know what I mean? Put it, like you said. You put it on.
This is when I went Project Pat.
You went what?
I went Project Pat on this.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, I just released this one randomly. This is an older one. Me and Bugsy, I just fucked around. Fucking my guitar. It flows off my record. You see you with protect your genie lamp, Jafar. I'll back up Mack truck, heavy down the one way. I got 2 ways for you, 2 ways to be party, 3 ways. Oh yeah, sad meditating in a cave. I made a Buddha smoke to the Harlem Shake. She gotta ask cause an earthquake. Here, let me pull your seat back. She gorgeous as a peacock, feather tail. I'll bail my day once out of jail from a cellular. My Swiss Adidas. Down the hallway looking good. Physique, I'm like knee deep in Beaver Creek. Bugsy, man. Bugsy's also my fucking homie. He's got all these tracks with me on purpose. We link together, we make damn good music. And this man can spit his ass off. I can't even do his verse, it's too good.
Wait, let me change it up. Too dangerous, still mad you ain't gang enough. You can't hang with us. Only took 6 months in a lane or what? Shooting off the mouth, let the bang bus track aim at us. Nah, that's it.
I sat meditating in a cave. I made a Buddhist monk do the Harlem Shake. Yeah, you got an ass like an earthquake. Let me pull your seat back. She gorgeous as a peacock. Never tell. Day one's out of jail from a sailor land. My sweats, Adidas, creep down your hallway looking like good physique. Put me on, aye.
Put me on, Sean in the building, you feel me? And that was featuring Bugsy Black. That's out on all major streaming platforms, so make sure y'all go check that. Don't be loafing on him, you feel me? Like I said, what I do love is the fact that he's different, you feel me? And he accepts or respects that, you feel me? Or what's the best word I would say? Embraces it. You say, oh shit, tell a guy all sounding all intellectual and shit, you know, some big words and shit. Yeah, you know. But shit, we gonna take a quick break. And like I said, look out this Halloween. We gonna have a crazy release on YouTube for this song right here. You know it's at me dark already, though. New York City, what's good? Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx. You hear me now? We'll be right back, y'all. Life is still a chant, recipes trust me now. And it no matter what nobody say, you violate me personally, just know you're off in dead. When your family them some fish and bread, him run him out, call him the cashy color head. Little boy just wanna go your bed. Before me pull you up on it and stand you walk your family like breakfast. Fool man. Watch it out! Feel me thugs them dark like Freddy Krueger. After dark, Chai spear like Chucky. Clock. Real girl from me in a womb. Now let me chop me and roll in the puppy so you know me move. Yeah. Massive and psycho. Pop out the bright and push shot inside you. Hope you sure by Geico. And even then can't see if you ain't Chico graveyard. I'm a winner. Enough of them watch all the out, cause enough of them stay so. Feel me thugs them dark like Freddy. Yeah, hear me? Dark like Freddy Krueger. Child's Play, Chucky. And you know we still celebrating for all the Scorpios also. Shout out to Lady C in the building. Y'all hear the background. We are in the basement. So, you know, it's a vibe. It's a situation. You know what I mean? Games Fix is in the building. So studio sessions is also going on. You know what I mean? Plus we chilling environment. You know what I mean? Shout out to Danny. Shout out to our previous guest, Tommy the Body on Instagram and everybody else. You feel me? And like I said, I do want to also thank every single person that was out last night because, or should I say yesterday evening, because I know that shit was early. You ain't got to tell me. We ain't used to all that early shit. You feel me? But we still had a great time. Shout out to everybody that performed. Your Ariella Effortless, your I Am Young P. Let's see who else. You know, of course, the queen herself, Lady C. I Am Free Game, Rock the Mike Dice, Long Sleeve Steve, King Flock, of course, Mikey Chula, Puppy Chula, Bumba Clad. Yo, I tell you, you don't gotta understand one damn word, but that man's energy, you feel me? Since the first day I met him, since he came from Africa, I tell anybody, that man has been a blessing to me because I just think his energy and just personality outshines everything. And then the music is that great with it. It's like, whoa, it's a double whammy. It's like, I can't lose with none of that. You hear me? So I'm just being honest. Shout out to Amazing Makem. Shout out to A.O. Marley. Definitely can't draw for shit. But he can sing. You feel me? We ain't gonna lie about that one. But you know what? He might can draw. He fucking with y'all. He just robbing y'all money. He playing that Chinese style. Give me $1. $1. Just $1. $1. One turn to 10, huh?
But it don't feel like soul. I'm getting closer to selling my soul. God, tell me I ain't selling my soul. But I wanna check and I need it now. The devil told me it's loud, it's loud, it's loud. And down he came around 600 pounds. Don't be a loud one. Put the drink down. Put it down, son. I think God am I in trouble. He said, I know. Can you help me out? I'm like, you like stuff, but she got promised me something. Keep me as your company, okay. Okay. And then the devil said, come to the book. Tell me how fast you want me for. Sit down and let's talk this for. Drink for. I want your money. I know the girls in the thing. Ferrari and everybody know my name in the world. In the car, but the devil at my door. I get high,
Shout out to A.O. Marley. Amazing Makem. We about to close it out like this. Shout out to Lady C in the building. Y'all seen her last night. It was a lituation. Birthday things. Yeah. She wasn't playing no games. Y'all know the vibe. Not at all. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. You feel me? Happy birthday to you, Queen. First Lady. It's a pleasure. You know what I mean? To actually have you here always. So thank you, First Lady. Do you want to say anything before you go? You want to thank anybody?
I want to thank everybody that came out. I want to especially thank everybody that brought a gift when they came out. Okay, y'all was in there showing some real love. I was not expecting. I'm not used to gifts, so sorry.
Shout out to everything DMV Radio also.
My supporters, like people that I follow, like I really was surprised. Like Zaya Moore, she came up with her bag, boo. You know what I'm saying? She got me an actual beautiful birthday.
Matter of fact, yeah. What I knew there was a reason I called you. My 6 minutes, I'm a use
a
lot.
With a birthday bag, like swag and everything. And look at this beautiful card. Not to mention the nice items inside. We're gonna keep that to Michelle. But y'all came through for the sister.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is so pretty.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
I appreciate love her.
Appreciate love.
Like that.
I love that.
So yes, I really did appreciate everybody that came out. You know, long sleeve Steve hit the nigga. You know what I'm saying? All type of people was coming and giving me.
I am Young Pete.
I am Young Pete.
Stone
you know,
of
I actually love your gift the best. Okay. I don't know. I haven't tasted my lollipop yet though. And I think that was from Long Sleeve Steve, right? That was a lollipop from her, right? I haven't tasted that. We're gonna wait until International Fridays or something for me to turn up with that, because I'm not drinking any more Hennessy.
Yeah, it was
that Henny heavy off of
anyhow weed, girl, I get breed.
Yeah, I did too.
Bricks from bricks that me need. Anyhow weed.
It was terrible. I know y'all thought that freestyle was lit, but that shit was off script and it wasn't supposed to happen like that. Like I wanted y'all to hear those songs.
Nah.
So I'm not gonna be drunk next time. Because when we do the continuation on the 12th, I'm coming in there ready to do my shit, okay? I'm gonna be there for work. So I was playing, and it was my birthday, so I got to pass. But yeah, I don't do no shit like that. I was kind of mad at myself the whole time, man. I couldn't remember shit.
I'm going to close it out like this, because this is all I want to do. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in the basement. And I know we was like a little hour late today, you know what I mean? I was a little hungover. You know what I mean? Fact out. And it's her birthday. Cut her some slack. You hear me?
Cut me some slack.
y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Please follow me, Telepath, at Time Is Not Records. Also follow Fair Hill Studios. Shout out to Boss, it's been dirty. Honcho, Gang 6, Filthy, I see you. Adios. Put me on Sean, make sure y'all follow him. That white boy, he different. He dropping that shit on y'all. He shitting on y'all. No bullshit. I'll see y'all next time. One love.
If you kiss me, we'll be crazy. In love like B and Jay-Z. When we seen some sights, we seen none likes. We hold on tight, cause we soon take flight. To the tip-top fight, smoke up on bikes. Say let's ride, with our ears to the side. The trees, the light, everything that we like. But they see me at the scene and I don't do things but no wrong way. They see me with the crew, but I'd rather do true. They do with me one way. You know I'm better, right? But I need you by my side. They do with me one way. Better we get absent, no wonder. We hearts growing fonder. We rise, never wonder. No one put us under. Jaw rain on me, lighting in the thunder. Ain't got to put his name on it. Get it at the altar on a romantic car. And I celebrate like I'm straight from the yard. No, there's no plaything at all. No, not at all. The certain thing, no kitty car. We gon' play. You know when I'm on the scene, make me want to do things, make me want to play. You see me with my crew, but I'd rather be true, baby, with me on play. You know I'm better, right? But I need you by my side, baby, with me on play. I say, darling, baby, if you kiss me, we'll be crazy. In love like B and Jay-Z. When we seen some sights, we seen the lights. We hold on tight,